it with our little fun names. All right, we're getting ourselves all set up here. Hi guys, hello everybody. We're getting ourselves set up here to go live. We're going to be live on YouTube, live on LinkedIn, live on Facebook, and I think we're already here with that. Hi guys, hello, hello, hello.
Wow.
Oh, Angie. Thank you, Angie. So I
Oh,
have to
I see all the
say,
hearts.
the hearts, they're all for you, Shad. They love you.
Oh, I love them. Lots of people are joining. That's amazing.
So I have to say what I love. Of course, I love working at Spoil Agent. I was just mentioning to Sheb that I'm like on my 2.5 years now, heading into my third year. And what I love about it, of course, is the whole team here at Spoiled Agent. We're like a family, but I also still get to work with my friends like Shebnam, who we kind of grew up together in the travel industry, if you will. And I love that we have this time together and that you're a great, supplier with us and we get to work with you and your whole team. Like as much as we're talking to you, we have Julia and Christy as well, right?
Yes, thank you so much. And I love that too. I know we were just chatting before we started, and it's been so many years we worked together and we grew up and we learned, and here we are working together again. I love that. I really do.
Me too, me too. And you've got a lot of spoiled agents that want to see Sheb. So I'm so happy that you're here with us today. I've recorded this session because a lot of people you ask, but as much as I'm recording this session and it's gonna be on Sheb's page later on today under spoiledagent.com, go to hotels and you're gonna go to the Palladium Hotel group. It'll be there. But it's also on our new YouTube channel, which you can never miss a webinar. So if you have to go back to it, it's going to be added to the Canadian playlist. So just for our friend Shub.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
amazing.
So I know you have some great updates today you want to share with all of us, which we're really looking forward to. And you also have an exciting prize, super generous that you're giving away today. Do you want to say what that is, or do you want me to say?
Sure, I'll say it. I'll say it. I'm excited, but the winner has to take me with them. Okay, I'm just kidding.
And me.
It is a 3-night stay for you and a partner at the Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton in Jamaica. Yay!
Amazing. Thank you for your generosity, Sheb. And just so everyone knows, in order to qualify, you have to stay on the question period. You don't necessarily have to ask a question, but we just want to make sure you stay on the question period. Our friends over here on Facebook, because Sheb knows we got Facebook going on live as well. Please, I see a lot of you already joined us. Thank you so much. Please make sure, Donna, that you can add your email into the comments so we know you're here and also to qualify for the prize with Sheb. How's that? Amazing. Okay, so Miss Shep, I'm going to let you get started. Christine said wow about the prize on Facebook. I agree. It's a wow. Wonderful, wonderful. And you're going to speak about, of course, your Palladium Pro program and lots of great stuff like that. And as Shep talks, I'm going to be popping in some links for you guys as well in the chat. But please, actually, everyone here on Zoom, you do not need to add your email on Zoom. You've registered, so we know you're here, but on Facebook are the only ones we need to add it. Thank you, Donna, Christine, waiting for you too. And I think at this point we're going to get started. Okay, Sheb, I'll see you at the question period. And also, if you
Wonderful.
have any questions for Shebnam, please add them to the Q&A box, not the chat. As we know from the chat, they get lost and we don't want to do that. We want to make sure we get to all the questions for you, for sure. Okay, hello, Rachel from Grand Prairie. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, everyone, welcome all of our lovely spoiled agents. Miss Sheb, over to you.
Great. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I have a lot of information for you. I go very quickly. So at the end, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Um, Before I get into our product, I wanted to introduce our team to you in case you don't know us. I know most of you do. We've been around for a long time. Gabriel is our Director of Sales for Canada. He's based in Toronto. We have our lovely Christy in out west. You know her. I'm here in Ontario, and we have our beautiful Julia in Quebec. So that's us for the Canada team. At the end, I will give you all our email addresses in case you need to contact us. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to talk about the different Grand Palladiums and the different sections that we have. Recently, we've introduced the Grand Palladium Select. We have the regular Grand Palladium hotels. We have the family selection, and we have the TRS hotels, which are adults only, and we have the new signature level in Jamaica. So a lot of different things to cover today. Um, just to remind you, we have our Grand Palladium hotels in the Caribbean and Mexico. Everything is great there, the same. We're doing a lot of renovations, which I'm going to tell you about as well. First, let's talk about the Grand Palladium Select. I've been getting a lot of questions on this. What is Select property? So in January this year, 2025, the Grand Palladium in Costa Mujeres rebranded. It became a Select property. Select meaning the entire property is select, so everyone has access to everything, except Grand Palladium guests still do not have access to the family selection or the TRS property. But it is a select property, so we've got lots of added amenities. So what makes a property a select? Because you're going to see select in other destinations as well. That's why I wanted to touch base on what select property is. So in Costa Morris, Grand Palladium became a select property as of January. Lots of great inclusions here. Now, Select has exclusive facilities, like I mentioned. Let's go through them. So, for example, you have your room service included, complimentary room service, certain times of the day. You have laundry service included, free of charge, one piece per your stay. We have the coffee shop for the select properties. This is my favorite place. Some of you have already experienced it, where you can get your smoothies, you can get your cakes, specialty coffees in the morning or at night. I love the carrot cake and the cheesecake at the coffee shop. So the select properties of the coffee shop. Brand new, we've added the ice cream and the Italian pizza place at the select properties. If you've been to Costa Mujeres recently, you have probably seen it. So this is all included to our select guests. I see pizza. It is absolutely right. So we have the pizza and the ice cream place. And if you're familiar with the Costa Mujeres property, it's by the Fizz pool. Everyone has access to this. Okay. In Costa Mujeres, you have the gorgeous pool there, and you can get sunscreen, you can get books, things like that. And because we have the Rafael Nadal Tennis Academy, you have access to it, and you can play tennis for free. Okay. And of course, at Grand Palladium, we have the Le Petit Chef, we have the Chic Cabaret, and there's live music, all night DJ, themed parties at the where all at the village, let's say, where all the restaurants are at and all the entertainment. So you have all that. We have the beautiful Zentropia spa in customers is amazing. That's one of our top ones with all the upgraded facilities there. So that's pretty much it. Just to give you a summary of what the select properties are. This is the Grand Palladium, just your typical room there, just a reminder of what the rooms look like. And of course, you know, we have the lake around the property. You can take the boat from your room to the village area. So it's a lot of fun, like an excursion. Okay. So the Grand Palladium Select was the first one was in Costa Mujeres, and coming soon to Bavaro in Punta Cana. We will have it at the White Sand and Riviera Maya as well. Okay, so speaking of Riviera Maya complex, right now we have our White Sand, Colonial, and Cantena, 3-in-1. You stay up when you have access to all three. Once a section becomes select, the other sections will no longer have access to the select section, okay? Because they will have the special amenities, such as like the pizzeria, the ice cream place, the coffee shop, and all the added amenities. Okay. So the white sand is going to become a select property as well as of January 2026. There's going to be some renovations going on section by section, so the guests are not going to be affected during the renovations. If there is any changes, if any of your guests are going to be affected, we will have the tour operators advise you of the reservation, and they'll be moved to another section if they need to be. Okay, so yeah, everything will be completed by the end of this year. As you can see, the rooms are going to look different. We're going to add the pizza shop and the coffee shop and all of that. Okay. So as you know, the Cantana section in Riviera Maya was closed. We reopened beginning of January this year at the end of last year. So all the rooms have been renovated there. We have the regular Grand Palladium and Cantana. I know you've been selling it. I see some hearts and people love it. So on the Grand Palladium side, you have your deluxe rooms. And then we also introduced Family Selection Cantana with your junior suites, with rooms with private pools. Families love the family selection. I know you've been selling it. We started it in Vallarta. We had it in Costa Mujeres. We added more rooms. Now we have it in Riviera Maya, and soon it's coming to Punta Cana as well. So what is family selection? Family selection, not to be confused with family collection that the tour operators have. Family selection is like a resort within a resort, ideal for your families with tons of added amenities for their rooms. Families love it. They don't have to bring a lot of things with them. Everything pretty much is included. You can customize things. And it's not only for families, for children, I should say, it's for adults too. When guests are staying in family selection, adults have access to the TRS side, the adults only. So you can leave the kids on the family selection, hop over to the TRS side and enjoy the facilities there as adults. Okay. And kids are like little bosses in the family selection. They get everything for them. There's candy stations. I'm going to show you actually the pictures of this is the lobby in the Cantena side. When parents are checking in, kids can play their games. There's some candies and there's yogurt, there's baby formula, all kinds of things that keep the kids busy. And this is what the rooms look like. A lot of special amenities. Things can be customized. You get priority dinner reservations. You have your host, which is like the butler. Things can be customized. So family selection units are amazing. And in Cantena, you have some with private pool. They're for families as well. Families love this. When the kids are when the kids are sleeping, you can still enjoy your drinks by the pool in your private pool. Okay. So they've been selling very well. The rooms are all new and they get, all the families, they get a bag depending on the age of the child with the amenities, sippy cup, bottle warmers, everything you can think of, you will have in these rooms. Okay. They have their own restaurant. It's called the Nest. In all the destinations, it's called the Nest, and everyone loves these restaurants. All the Nest restaurants belong to family selection guests. Yep, I see all the hearts. As I mentioned, we started this in Puerto Vallarta. We have it in Costa Mujeres, Riviera Maya, soon coming to Punta Cana, the family selection. Okay. Um, Vallarta property, I just want to touch base. One of my favorites, I have to talk about our lovely Vallarta property on the West Coast. We sell a lot of this property for weddings, for families, because we have a family selection here too, of course. And gorgeous property for everything, for water sports and all of that. We have an amazing GM. It's run very well. It's still very Mexican, as you can see from the pictures. It sells very, very well. Prices usually very good, reasonably priced for this, what you get for the value. And this is the Mexican restaurant I wanted to show you, one of my favorites where you can see the sunsets and the dolphins some certain times of the year. Okay, so moving on to Punta Cana. Right now we have the three sections, Palace, Punta Cana, and Bavaro, 3-in-1. As you know, Bavaro section is closed right now for renovations. It's going to open, scheduled to reopen December 2025, let's say beginning of January, in case there's any any issues and it's running late. Okay, so once it reopens, it's going to become a select property, Grand Palladium Select Bavaro. And we're going to add a family selection at Grand Palladium Select Bavaro. Okay, so when guests are staying in Punta Cana section and Palace section, they will no longer have access to the Bavaro side because we will have our exclusive amenities. The coffee shop, the Italian restaurant, or pizzeria, I should say, and all kinds of goodies. Okay. So when guests are staying in the Bavaro Select or family selection, they will have access to the rest of the resort, including the TRS. Okay, it's going to look beautiful. We're very excited. We really needed the renovations on the Bavaro side. The rooms are going to look gorgeous. Let me show you. We've had some groups booked into Bavaro already before it even closed. So when it reopens, they're automatically going to be in the select. Okay, this is what a junior suite standard room looks like. A superior, it's going to look like. The bathrooms are, everything is getting renovated. And along with that, of course, some of the restaurants will be renovated on the Bavaro side. And we will have some junior suites with private pool. Those are very popular. And these are some of the restaurants, what they're going to look like. And of course, we have the Nest. Nest is for the family selection guests. And we will have some open air area where you can eat outdoors, which is amazing. We love eating outdoors. Okay, so that's Punta Cana, and now moving on to Jamaica. And the lucky winner is going to stay at the Lady Hamilton. Actually, I'm going to be in Jamaica in August. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't been there this year. Last year, I was there several times. We've done massive renovations here as well. You fly into Montego Bay, but 35, 40 minutes into the small village Lucy. That's where Grand Palladium Hotels is located. We have the two sections, Jamaica side, Lady Hamilton side. It doesn't matter what section you're in, you have access to all the facilities, to the biggest pool in the Caribbean. It's right in the middle of the resort. I can say that. It was confirmed that it is the biggest pool in the Caribbean. So we did the renovations on the Jamaica side. This is what your typical junior suite looks like. One bed, two beds, and with a pull-out sofa bed. Almost everywhere, all the junior suites come with pull-out sofa beds. So on the Lady Hamilton side, we did some soft renovations as well. The lobby, some of the restaurants, and the accommodations were also renovated. We changed the AC units and things like that. It can get hot in Jamaica, so we need to make sure air conditioning is working very well. We added some amenities, of course, and yes, we have pickleballs there too, pickleball courts in Jamaica as well. We do have pickleball courts in Punta Cana and Riviera Maya. Those have been very, very popular. We've been booking a lot of pickleball groups. Our MICE team handles all that, and they can reserve the courts. Okay, so we introduced the signature level in the Lady Hamilton section as of January this year. Some of the rooms will have the added amenities. It's not adult only. It's also available for families, a signature level. So as you can see, some of the inclusions, premium drinks and things like that. And some of the rooms, like some of the bungalows, which are adults only, but we have the junior suites and the suites that have become signature level with added amenities on the Lady Hamilton side. Okay. And also, if they're staying, you can book the signature level with the tour operator. So when you're booking Lady Hamilton side, it will give you the option if you want to book it with the signature level upgrade. You have your own little pool, own beach area, and the lounge for the signature level guests. We had a small pool where it was adults only. It's no longer adults only. It belongs to the signature level guests, and that includes families as well. Okay, so let's move on to adults only properties, TRS hotels. I know most of you are familiar and you've been selling TRS properties. You get your premium drinks, you have access to the Grand Palladiums from here, you have your host. Amazing, right? I know, thumbs up. whoever has sold TRS properties, I'm sure your clients have come back and said, we love it and we'll go back. So always great feedback. Everything is well looked after. Yeah, beautiful properties. And the Chic Cabaret is recommended from me and from Susan. She's experienced it as well. This is a 3 hour dinner and show. Guests must see this. It is included for the TRS guests with an admin fee of $65. Some destinations have it for 55 US, but it's a must see. And their butler can make reservations for them for the Chic Cabaret. So the Tiaras Coral is the one in Costa Mujeres. Beautiful rooms here. We have the loft suites. We have the swim out rooms. Um, Tons of restaurants right on the Tiara side. If guests want to stay on the Tiara side, they can, but they have access to the Grand Palladium side as well. Gorgeous property. And the TRS Yucatan in Riviera Maya, I really love this property. It's different than the one in Costa Mujeres. It's more spread out, 3-story buildings, no elevators. It's still very Mexican, very lush, spread out, and we have private pool rooms at the TRS Yucatan. Beautiful infinity pool, and we also have the romance bungalows, which are on the water. So these are really, really nice rooms here. Again, you have access to the Palladium side if you like. We have a reserved area on the beach on the Grand Palladium side for the TRS Yucatan guests. Their butler can take them there with the golf cart and they can have drinks there. So beautiful, beautiful property, TRS Yucatan. TRS Turquesa is the one in Punta Cana. I really love this one as well. We have swim out rooms. They're not private like the ones in Yucatan, but this property is very popular. We've had guests going here. I was saying that the other day at another presentation, for over 20 years, same guests go, they get to know their butlers, they become friends. Yeah, it's a gorgeous property and yeah, lots of repeat guests here. And you have access to the Grand Palladium side, beautiful beach on Bavaro, close to the airport. We have people staying here sometimes 2 weeks. Pretty long, but yes, they do. Beautiful restaurants on this side as well. Okay, so weddings. Weddings by Palladium at palladiumhotelgroup.com. Anytime you have a new wedding group request, please send it to that email. We have our wedding coordinators. We have everything working. We have new packages, everything. So if you ever need any assistance, please let us know. But anytime you have a new wedding request, that's the email to send it to. I wanted to show you some of the pictures. We do all kinds of weddings. You can do Catholic weddings, same-sex weddings, symbolic weddings, um, everything. Yeah, South Asian weddings, of course. We do a lot of those, the big ones. This is one of the Catholic churches where you can do Catholic weddings, of course, open air one. This is the one in Riviera Maya, I believe. It's really nice. The picture on the left is the gazebo in Jamaica, and the picture on the right by the beach is, I believe that's Riviera Maya. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. This is the location in Riviera Maya. Lots of great locations. Just want to show you pictures to give you an idea. I love that emoji there. Okay, so Palladium Pro. It's working. Yes, everything. This is your rewards program. Please sign up if you haven't, palladiumpro.com. It's been rough and tough on you, I know, but it all works now. And we have a great team to assist you at Palladium Pro. So register yourself if you haven't, but I have a surprise for you too. If you haven't registered before, I'm going to give you a promo code where you will get $50. US to start you off with. That's if you've never registered on Palladium Pro. If you have registered, you already get all this. So you can redeem your rewards for a stay. Towards your stay, you can get travel agents rates. This is how you access travel agents rates now. You have to be registered on Palladium Pro, and you can book your own stay. You can use your rewards if you wish. And if you don't want to use your rewards for your stay, you can ask for a gift card, a universal gift card you can use anywhere for anything. So if you've never registered before, when you go into register on Palladium Pro, under promo code. Write my name, SEVNEM in capitals 50, and it will give you a bonus of $50 US. Okay. Um, so take advantage of the rewards program and the agents rates. We would love for you to experience Palladium hotels if you haven't. And this promos are valid until December 31st. So you have some time. And now you don't have to register your bookings within 30 days of booking anymore. You have time. You have up to 30 days from the time they check in. So it's good for your groups. If there's any changes and things like that, you have time to register them all. Okay. And this is the email addresses for your BDMs. Let us know if you need anything. We're always here for you. We really appreciate everything that our travel agent partners have done for us. Our hotels are full. Thank you to you, and we appreciate it. That's why I can't even do FAMs because hotels are full. But if you're interested in joining our FAMs, when we do have them, let your BDM know. We'll put you on the list and we'll make sure you're invited. And that's it from me. Let us know. I'm sure you have questions. I know we've introduced a lot of different levels, amenities, things like that. So let me know.
Amazing. Great update, Chev. Amazing. And like you said, as much as you're here today, you also have the girls. We have Julia, and also Christy out west. So as you were chatting, it's also on the Spoiled Agent Supplier page for Shebnam and her whole team. You just go to spoiledagent.com, go down to hotels, and click on, of course, Palladium, and they're all there for sure. Okay, so first of all, I also added some links for the pro program. I put your special little promo code. What a little
Oh,
nice touch
nice.
today.
Excellent.
Amazing. Actually, I think Isabella, somebody was asking if you can go back to the wedding email. Do you mind?
Sure. Weddings by Palladium at palladiumhotelgroup.com.
Latoya, that one's for you. Okay. Let's hit some questions here. Jennifer's just saying on Facebook, really great presentation. Thank you so much. And same with Tina. I know Tina always joins us from all of her travels, so we really appreciate you joining us live from wherever you are, Tina, on Facebook. Okay, Dana's asking, is there a fee for the boat? So maybe I'm not sure which one it is, which property.
Probably Costa Mujeres, the boat that takes you around the lake. No, no cost at all. You can hop on it, go around all day if you like. It's
We
just within
did.
the property. There's also a boat in Riviera Maya, actually. I forgot. You can also hop on that boat and go around, no cost. It's just for fun.
Okay, great, great. Um, so Jamie's going to connect with you later, Sheb. So thanks for all the info. Kate said the wedding group is wonderful. Thank you to the whole team. This is important stuff, right?
Thank you. Thank you. I know we've done a lot of changes in our weddings team, and it's working out really great right now. We love it.
So that's a great shout out. Eileen on Facebook said thank you so much. And she had a little airplane up there. Awesome. Okay, Sonia, our friend Sonia says the Grand Select Costume Harris. So is there one complimentary tennis, but are there deals on tennis packages? Good question.
Yes, so guests can play tennis. I believe it's an hour per day. They have to visit the tennis academy, make sure there's no lessons going on the days that they want to play. The team there will tell them when they can play. It's free. Yes, there are tennis lessons that they can do. Is an additional cost with the pros. We have pros at the tennis academy. They can do lessons. I can give you their email address directly, and I'll have to look it up. You can email me, and then I can send you that. They can send you the packages available and how you can register for them. They do operate separately from the hotel, so they have their own email address, own information, but you can contact them for any tennis lessons for sure.
Okay, that's great. And I know a bunch of my friends just went down there and they were at a tennis camp academy and they loved it. And they stayed at the TRS like I had done as well, which a plug because it is amazing.
Nice.
And I just want to say, I know you talked about the Chic Cabaret because it is like it was a highlight of our trip. So if you have any of your passengers that are looking forward to it, really make sure they go because I think it was great. It was well done. It was
Yeah.
like next level, I'd say Vegas show, truly.
Yes.
And then the after party up at the
Yeah.
outside patio bar. Oh my goodness, it was a late night, but you know what? It was worth it.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I know it's been a few years, but I every time I go, I make sure I see the show. I see it everywhere in Punta Cana, in Costa Mujeres, Riviera Maya. They're amazing. They're professional. They're singing and the dancing. It's amazing.
And even when they transition to a different, costume change, they do something, I'm not going to give it away, but there's no transition for
Yeah,
guests. It's really
yeah,
well done.
yeah.
I just
And the
want to say,
food is
Latif,
great too. It's
oh
like a
yeah, it was
seven
a great
course
dinner.
meal you get.
It was a whole evening, and like I said, we go to bed early over here, but it was worth the late night. I'm going to say that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Letisa on Facebook said, "Thank you so much, Shep. Amazing presentation." Christine as well, our friend on Facebook, said the same.
Thank you, everyone.
Dana's asking, can I book a two-bedroom room with the family selection in order to get the added perks for families with six or more?
Okay, so there are no two bedrooms or one bedrooms available at the Grand Palladiums, even the family selection. However, there are connecting rooms. If you're booking the regular Grand Palladium, the room category is connecting suite, and that's available through the tour operators. You can book a family of six in a connecting room. Now, in the family selection sections, there are no guaranteed connecting rooms, unfortunately. Some of the rooms do connect, they're on request basis. So you would book two junior suites and request connecting. If there's one available in the family selection, they will they will know at check-in, and there's an additional cost about, depending on the destination, $30 to $40 US per night for the connecting rooms, additional that the guests would pay locally.
Okay, fair.
I know it gets all confusing. If you're stuck, let us know. Let us know which destination. Send me an email or your BDM an email, and then I can go into further details on it. But it is
Okay,
possible you can book a family of up to eight in a room. The connecting rooms take eight, or you can do two junior suites, four and four.
okay. Good. That's great advice. Just a couple of mentions and got on Facebook if you don't mind. It's a busy place over here, Sheb. Leon said he's been both to the Yucatan and the Costa Mujeres property, just so you know. And
Thanks,
Letisa
Leon.
said she has been to the Chic Cabaret. She loved it. It is a beautiful show. I'm with you. I'm with you, Leticia. Okay, so Robin's asking, she's really trying to take some notes and she wants to refer back to this webinar. So is it okay if I answer it, Sheb?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Robin and everybody, we appreciate there's a lot of information today. So there's a few avenues that you can go back to access this webinar. First of all, it's going to be on Sheb's supplier page, like I said, and it's going to be under spoiledagent.com. You just go to that and click on hotels and select Palladium. Give us a little bit of time. We're going to load it on after we're done. It's also on our new YouTube channel, which is, of course, for Spoiled Agents, our YouTube channel. And all of our webinars are there. So Shebs is going to go into the Canadian channel, so you can find it there as well, Robin, and you can access it there. If you need any more specific information, you can always reach out to Sheb or the team, depending who your rep is. Okay. Sonia, the Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton and Jamaica side, do they have tennis courts?
So there, we do have one tennis court still. We had two. One of them was turned into pickleball courts. We still have the one tennis court. It's in the common area. So the guests from the Lady Hamilton side or the Jamaica side have access to it. In the sports area by the spa, right next to the spa. Yes, we still have it.
Okay, great. Okay, so Angela, hi Angela. She's saying on Zoom, for clients staying at the TRS Coral Hotel Playa Majeras, do they have access to all of the Palladium resorts? Also, is it correct if TRS clients want to dine at Palladium, they cannot have any time, or I'm not sure. They can leave late and can they get reservations? So how does it work if they're staying at one versus the other?
Okay. So if you have guests staying in the TRS side, yes, they have full access to the Grand Palladium side. They can eat there as well. So their butler can make reservations for them, whether they want to eat at the restaurants on the TRS side or on the Grand Palladium side. They do get priority for because they stay on the TRS side, and their butler can make reservations for them anywhere they like. So they have access to the entire complex, whereas Grand Palladium guests do not have access to the TRS side.
So it's not just for they're not going to get a late time because I guess she's asking is it good?
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
whenever the restaurant closes, that's when it closes. They're not gonna, it's not gonna be different for TRS guests, no. But they will
Okay.
get priority for reservations.
Okay, so that's great. Debbie on Zoom. Hi, Debbie. She said the Lady Hamilton, Jamaica has the coldest pool she's tried to swim in. Do you guys have any heaters? I know it's all with the natural sunlight and that's how it
Yeah.
goes.
Probably certain times of the year the pools will be cooler than other
Sure.
times. They're not heated. No, none of the pools are heated.
No worries. We get used to it, right? And it's so hot, you want
Yeah,
something to cool off.
yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, Leon just asked on Facebook, um, maybe a little late to the question, he's not sure, but is the family selection in the Yucatan open?
Yes. So it's the family selection Cantena. It's Grand Palladium Family Cantena, it should say. It is open. It opened this year in January. We have the nice private pool rooms there as well as junior suites. Yes.
Okay. And Nora's also saying what a great show the Chic Cabaret is. Like it's gonna sell it just from this webinar.
Yeah.
Angela's also
We
saying, are there elevators at the TRS Coral Hotel in Playa Majeras?
Yes, elevators in Costa Mujeres. Yes.
Okay.
That's the only property with the elevators for the rooms.
Okay. That's good to know. Julia said she's trying to register today for becoming a Palace Pro, but it didn't work out for her. So is there someone she should reach out to or?
Yes, we have a support team at Palladium Pro.
Okay.
Support at palladiumpro.com. And you can also email your BDM and we can forward whatever error message you're getting. You can send us a screenshot and we'll forward it to them and they'll be able to help you for sure. We don't have access to your accounts, but they do, so they can have a look and fix everything.
Okay. And I just want Facebook people only, not Zoom. If you're just joining us, because I see we have some new people on, please make sure you add your email in the comments so we know that you're here. So Sheb knows. I can see. Thank you, Dasha, for adding it. Okay, let's see here. Latoya is asking, can I get the wedding department email again? Did you mind just slipping it back
Sure,
again?
here we are.
They all want to book.
Yes, we need to book all these weddings now because 2026 is pretty much full, to be honest.
All right.
Even with room space and the wedding dates, they fill up really quickly. I think a lot of people are getting married in 2026 all of a sudden. It's the busiest year, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
even the hotel room prices are going to go up. So please book if they're thinking, they're not sure. The prices are going to go up with the tour operators too. I'm telling you now, you heard it from me. So the sooner they book, the better it is.
Okay, great. You know what? You're right. People are booking up, so don't wait. If you're getting married, get married, people. Get your dates
Yes,
going.
do it now.
Yeah. Okay, Latoya says in the White Sands, the bungalows by the lake room, being right on the water, are how are the bugs there? And how amazing is this room? It looks so nice.
The bungalows at the Riviera Maya
No, in the White
in
Sands. Yeah.
White Sand, yes, they're gorgeous. We have them on the White Sand side as well as on the TRS Yucatan side. So we have the water there. Certain times of the year, yes, there are mosquitoes. We offer spray locally. You can ask one of the staff; they do have them. Sometimes when you're sitting at outdoors at a restaurant, the bugs can come too for the food and all of that. Um, they're gorgeous. They're like good for your honeymooners. For the couples, they're celebrating something. Those rooms are gorgeous. The romance bungalows right on the water. I love them. Yeah.
That's what Latoya's saying for sure.
Yeah.
Our friend Angie saying, hey Sheb, what's happening with the TRS Cap Cana?
We no longer have that property. Oh my God, I was there myself on vacation like in October, I think. And then just recently we've heard that we no longer have this property. I'm not sure if it's closed or another hotel is taking over. I don't even know. But yeah, unfortunately, that was our little cute property. We no
Yeah,
longer
nice little
have it.
boutique, right?
Yeah,
Boutique. Yep. There you go, Miss
boutique,
Ange.
yeah.
Okay,
No
Latoya
longer part
says,
of Palladiums.
well, things change and you gotta move and shake things up, right?
Yes, for
Keep.
sure.
Latoya's asking, do you have a silent disco at your properties and is it open to all ages?
We do have them. Let me see. We have it in Riviera Maya. Yes, because it's not a closed-in place, so everyone can enjoy it. We don't have those closed-in discos anymore, where it used to be like adults only. After COVID, they were all closed. So it's all pretty much open air. We do have them. Um, Guests can actually download the Palladium app. They can see when these silent discos or any of the activities are going on the app. It will tell you weekly what activities are going on where, and they can see and join. Yeah, for sure, it's for everyone. Sometimes
That's
by the beach, sometimes in an area where, like a convention center area, but depending on the destination, it'll be different at all of them.
okay, great. Also, Latoya's asking, is there a travel agent Facebook page for Palladium?
Um, well, we individually have them. So all
Okay,
the BDMs have them. So it's our first name and Palladium usually. You can check with your BDM what their page is. We do upload some of the specials on there. But again, if you need anything, Spoiled Agent has all the updates on their site too. So if
perfect.
you go on the Spoiled Agent Palladium site, you will see all of that, or you can follow your BDM.
Okay, great. And I just typed it in. So it is Shabnam Palladium, just so you guys
Yes,
know. It's
yes.
it's there, no worries. Um, okay, let's see here. Okay, Leon on Facebook. I'm just gonna hop to Facebook as well. Leon's asking, what is the latest on the in-room alcohol bottles at TRS? Two bottles or one?
Okay, so in when it first opened, we used to have all these four bottles in a room, and people would open them and they would go to waste because they can't
Yes.
reuse them. So
Yep.
now you get one bottle at a time. So you ask your butler for the bottle if it's rum or tequila or whatever you like. They'll bring you one, and then sometimes they'll bring you the second one too if you're drinking. If you're going through it, of course they're going to give it to you, but they'll keep bringing it to you as long as you're drinking them and they're not being left open and they go to waste. But they bring you one at a time now, but you can have two if you like. Just ask your butler. They're very flexible.
That's good. That's right. We don't want waste for sure. Okay, Janet's asking, the bungalows at Lady Hamilton, are they ground level?
No, they're two stories. You have some on the ground level and some on the second level.
Okay. And Angela, she just spoke about the reservations with Palladium versus TRS, so we're all good for that. Okay, and I just checking here on Facebook. It doesn't look like there's any more questions. And you did such a good job, Sheb. Amazing, amazing updates. They
Thank
love
you.
you. They love you all over here. You've got a great following with, of course,
Aw.
all of our spoiled agents. And don't forget, everyone, if you get an email from Sheb, we're going to give it a few days because she's a busy girl. Open it up because that means you're going to get down on vacation because you're going to go down for 3 days, right, Sheb?
Yes, 3 night stay at the Lady Hamilton in Jamaica, and just make sure if you the certificates are valid for 1 year,
Hmm.
so don't let it run out. If you think you're going to go, book it right away. You can change your dates later on, but just make sure you get your booking in. But because they are valid for 1 year from today.
Okay. And if I recall when I was there, probably with you, Sheb, a long time ago, I recall that um, in Lucy there at that hotel, they have the best
Yes.
sunset. We walked up and we were like, we just didn't want to leave. Amazing.
Best sunset, having your specialty drink in your hand, the bar, the Miss Lucy lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I love that.
That's where we belong. That's it.
Yes. Beautiful sunsets. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Karen. Karen said, really great presentation. Excellent presentation, actually.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Oh, and Angie said, as the best jerk chicken hut.
Yes, the jerk chicken is amazing, amazing in Jamaica.
Well, Sheb, you did a great job, amazing as usual. And again, all the spoiled agents, whether you join us over your lunch or your coffee break, because you're joining us across Canada, we want to thank you for your time. And Shebnam, you guys are amazing, amazing suppliers for us. We love working with you guys. We like working with you and all the girls. So thanks so much for everything. And thanks all of you.
Thank you so much, Susan and Spoiled Agent Team. We love working with you too. And thank you everyone for joining. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we're always here, anything you need. And we appreciate your support always. Thanks, everyone.